Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. We got another episode with the shitheads, me and JJ, and we have a special guest on the show tonight. And I'm going to bring JJ on real quick. What's up, shithead?
What's up, shithead? How are you?
Not too bad. So, we got a very special, unique guest tonight. Not only can't I pronounce his name, so we got to call him by a nickname. So I want to hear you try and butcher the name just as much as I did.
Jacques-Louis Francais. I don't know.
Yeah, you messed that one up.
I did. Well, I got the Jacques-Louis part first.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll bring him on here in a few seconds, but let's get our sponsors out of the way. So tonight we are sponsored by Habits Beer and Tobacco, 960 Franklin Street, down by the hospitals. And also, messed that one up. Hang on. There we go. So, Tulunes Living the Dream Bar and Grill, 90 Lule Street, down by the Outhouse in Johnstown.
Best wings in town.
Absolutely. All right, so are you ready to bring on... Well, I'm just going to call him Jacques, because I ain't butchering his name no more.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
All right. Hello, Jacques. How are you today?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
Fantastic. Welcome to Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. We are happy to have you on the show tonight.
Honored to be here.
So I don't know if you saw, but we were trying to pronounce your name, and we butchered it, so forgive us.
It's all right. I don't think any kind of American can get my name anyway, so.
We're just going to, if it's okay with you, we're just going to stick to Jacques. Is that all right?
Fair enough.
Okay.
I think he was just messing with us Americans. Did you hear what he just said, Jay?
I did, yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, look, I'm lucky I can speak English, much less French. So
fair enough.
All right, Jacques. So, tell everyone that doesn't know you who you are, your name, age, hometown, height, and weight.
Now, you want my wrestling name or do you want my real name?
Yeah, go with your wrestling name.
All right, I'm Jacques-Louis Francais, weigh 270 pounds from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And yeah, there you go.
And where do you live currently?
I currently live in Montreal.
Awesome.
Our first international guest. How about that?
Yeah, there's a first time for everything.
Yes, sir.
And not only that, Jacques, not only you are first international, this is the first time that JJ doesn't have a beer in his hand during the show.
That's not true.
That's water. I guarantee you that's water.
Oh.
We'll go with that.
Canadian sparkling water.
Just for this occasion, that's Molson.
Excellent choice.
All right, buddy. So, first off, what inspired you to get into the business?
Boy, well, I go way back, mid '80s. My father was flipping through the channels, and he landed on the Superstation TBS, and it was at 6:05. The World Championship Wrestling, and I told my dad, I said, wait, hold on, go back. And I've been hooked ever since. It was the first match I saw was Ron Simmons and Butch Reed, the tag team Doom, going against the Steiner brothers for the WCW Championship, the tag teams. Yeah. I've been a fan.
The infamous 6:05 TBS.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my era also, man. I love me some Doom and Steiner Brothers. It was badass.
Yep.
So who broke you in, bud? Who started?
Actually, long story short, I had attended a show. We were kind of acquaintances. We weren't really friends at the time, but I attended the show, and after the show, he came up to me and asked me if I was interested in being a partner in the business. I've always wanted to get in. So I was kind of like the co-owner / investor, and we ran for a couple of years, and then we closed doors. But that's how I got in the business, managing side as far as wrestling. I had a friend put me in a squash match to see how I did, and it lasted for about maybe a minute and 15 seconds. and I learned and I trained from there.
Awesome.
Right.
And how long have you been wrestling so far?
Going on 10 years now.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
So I don't know if you said it or not, but did you mention your age? How old you are?
Next year I'm going to be 40 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look 40, that's for sure.
A lot of people say that, so I don't know. I'm thinking I'm drinking too much Canadian water or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Send some our way.
Yeah, we could use it.
So tell us what feds you currently work for, or what feds you work for in the past?
Boy. I've worked in the New Brunswick, Canada area for Ultimate Championship Wrestling and North Shore Pro Wrestling, which is based out of Quebec and Montreal. I've also worked for ETWA, Eastern Championships Wrestling Association, which is based out of Northern Vermont, and they do a couple of shows in Quebec as well. I've been all over Maine, Crown of Maine Wrestling in Aroostook County. It's the way at the top of Maine, all the way down throughout Maine. I've wrestled in New Hampshire for WAW. REW in Vermont, IWE in Maine. I mean, you name it, I've been all over. So yeah, I can't. There's too many to name. I've already lost count of how many promotions I've worked for. So.
Wow, man, that's quite a catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. All right. So, what is the best worker you worked with so far in your career?
Well, I'll name two. One was actually the first person I debuted against, and I kind of did a storyline with him. His name was The Tank. At that time, he was billed over 500 pounds. And he's the one that squashed me, but he was one of the safest workers I had ever worked with, even in the 10 years I've been in the business. And my second one, I actually got to wrestle WWE Hall of Famer Tony Atlas, Mr. USA himself.
Wow.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, really good guy, really great behind the scenes. A lot of advice and pointers that, even in the ring, he's talking to me like, just go with it, go with the flow. It was really an honor to work with him.
That's awesome. I'm going to give you a fair warning that this next question that JJ is going to ask you.
Right.
So, Jay, let him down easy on this one.
Well, we use the phrase on this show, #shithead.
Yes.
Who's the biggest shithead in the ring, backstage, that you've encountered in the business so far? Go ahead and quote unquote shoot.
Oh boy, do I have to just name one or?
Hey, we got nothing but time, brother. Go ahead.
Well, the two that come to my mind that I feel that are biggest, and I don't care. I blocked them on social media because I'm tired of dealing with their shit. Is Vegas, which he doesn't go by Vegas anymore. He goes by Alexander Lee, and Sonny Roselli. They're both from Maine.
Okay.
Yeah, they do nothing but shit talk and bring down everybody else so they can make themselves feel better. And I don't go in the locker room looking for trouble. I don't go in the locker room, trying to put anybody down. But every show that I've been on with them, that's exactly what they do, and it's not fair.
Absolutely.
So why do you think? Why do you think that they continue to get booked? Everybody has to know that, right?
The Sonny, he ran his own company, so he could do whatever he wanted to. It was his cash cow. So if he didn't like it, he could say it the way it was because it was his company. And as far as Alexander Lee, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's good in the ring. I'm not gonna take any talent away from him, but his attitude sucks. Just a jerk.
All right. So, what's your biggest accomplishment so far in the business, would you say?
Sorry, I muted my mic. I forgot to take it off. My bad.
That's
I'm
all right.
sitting here thinking, what the hell's going on? I didn't know if you dropped off or what.
I'll go ahead and answer the question anyway.
Okay.
In my 10 years, I so far I have 3 off the top of my head is wrestling Mr. USA Tony Atlas, being able to travel all over New England and Canada, and not getting hurt seriously.
You never had
the biggest thing that's ever happened to me is bruised ribs, and don't get me wrong, that hurts like hell, but that's so far knock on wood. I haven't had any major scuffles, bruises, nothing broken, nothing fractured, nothing sprained, nothing.
Well, that's great to hear.
Well, if anything happens now, you can blame it on JJ because he's the one that asked you. Since I was the dumbass that muted my mic.
Hey, to each their own. I mean, you go in the ring, you're taking a risk, so it is what it is.
That's right. So, Jay, I'm going to take the next one. Usually it's you. So, since I muted myself.
Please, we're unprofessional as shit with this one, so let's continue, please.
So, who's had the biggest impact in your career?
I would actually have to say the person who brought me into the wrestling, as far as not the managing side, but the wrestling side. Ryan Michaels Colson. He's done a lot for me. He's showed me the ropes of ins and outs of the business. He's let me show my stuff in the ring, and all of his shows that he does is for charity donations. I mean, he's huge on the kids with cancer, raising money for that. So like on top of being in the wrestling ring and having him, bring me in, he does it for a good cause. So he's a good, true inspiration as far as, helping out the community and doing it for the fans.
That's awesome. All right, Jay, I'll take this one too since it's already me.
But well, listen, as long as you're not muted, go right ahead.
Yeah, I think I'm good this time. So, Jacques, where do you see yourself in 2 years in your wrestling career?
Well, see, I'm turning 40 next year, and the body ain't getting any younger. But I'm still gonna push through. I'm mainly gonna be in tag teams because I don't think I have enough stamina to do it by myself anymore. But my tag team partner and I, we are currently the Eastern Townships Wrestling Association Tag Teams Championship in Vermont. So we still got to defend those. And then we got a couple of upcoming dates. As going for a tag team, we're going to be going to a charity show in Plattsburgh, New York. And we are in talks with a promotion who's doing a show in Connecticut.
Awesome.
But so long term, I'm just gonna go with the flow. That's all I can say.
Awesome. We're in Pennsylvania. So have you ever wrestled in Pennsylvania before?
No, but I would love to one day. I keep tabs with all the Pennsylvania wrestling promotions on Facebook. Updates, see what events they have, the talent they have. So I'm hoping at some point, if I can find the right way to reach someone, or someone sees this and says, hey, bring in the Canadian, see how many people hate him in America. Give it a shot.
Right, absolutely. And this is one of the reasons why we're doing this is to try and help out other indie workers.
And
so
it's great.
So hopefully somebody does see this and they do reach out to you.
I'll be sharing the shit out of it, so we'll see.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
So if you have any, what's the biggest regret in your career?
Not starting younger. I started when I was 30 years old. If I would have started when I was in my early 20s, I think I would have made it further. That's my biggest regret.
Okay.
All right. So you ready to have a little bit of fun? I know you as Canadians don't like to have fun, but we're going to have a little bit of fun here.
All right. Sounds good.
I don't understand why you said that. All right.
I don't know either, and what the hell?
We have long winters. What can I say?
All right. So the next segment, we call it Off the Top. So okay. I'm gonna name 10 wrestlers, past, present, future, who knows. And the first thing that comes to the top of your head, just say it.
Perfect.
All right. You ready?
I am.
All right. How about Kenny Omega?
One of a kind.
Roman Reigns.
Since I gotta give more words on this. Since he's a heel, underrated.
Finn Balor.
Talent.
Whose damn dog's barking?
Not mine. I don't have any.
I know whose it is.
He's a glory hound. Every show we have, he does a run in. Every show.
All right. How about Zack Saber Jr.?
Again, underrated.
James Storm.
True veteran.
Marty Scurll.
Badass.
I like that one. All right. Let's see. Brian Pillman Jr.
Great athlete, but I don't want anybody comparing him to his dad.
All right. Tessa Blanchard.
Too big for her britches.
Really? Oh, come on.
Sorry.
JJ, you're muted.
I know, that's so you don't hear that wild man in the living room. I was trying to be professional.
Did you hear what he just said about Britt Baker?
Oh no, you said Tessa Blanchard.
It was about
Tessa Blanchard.
Or Tessa Blanchard, I'm sorry.
Yep. Holy shit. You are shitting the bed tonight, Striker.
Wow. Hey, I'm old. Forgive me. All right. So, since you're Canadian, how about Chris Jericho?
Jack of all trades.
All right. How about Nia Jax?
Riding coattails.
There's only one reason why she's in the position she's in.
All right.
I'll never unsee that bump she did on the apron and screamed out my hole. I'll never forget that as long as I live.
Yep.
Her beehole.
Yeah.
All right, Tony Atlas.
Great guy.
All right, and then last but not least, yourself. I'm not even going to try and pronounce your name again. Well, I'm just going to say yourself.
I am a son of a bitch who likes cheese and gravy on fries.
What do they call
A poutine.
that? I couldn't think of it. Okay.
What is it?
It's a poutine. It's got cheese curds, gravy on fries.
Hey, I'm a man that loves food, but I never heard of that.
It's yummy.
We'll have to get Uncle Tony on that maybe at that Tulunes Living the Dream. We might have to try that out.
Absolutely.
I don't know if that's a Canadian thing. I don't know if I want to take a shot at that or not.
It's called the Canadian salad. It's good.
All right, I'll have to trust you on that one.
Salad's a foreign word to Striker. Don't say that to me.
Yeah. Meanwhile, JJ was cutting grass today. He cut himself, and gravy was coming out. You know, for your.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was a little dark. I don't know what happened. All right, sir. So, what do you want to plug? How can people find you? You got any upcoming shows? Plug away.
All right. So, Jacques-Louis Francais, for the people who don't know how to pronounce it, it's Jacques-Louis Francais. You can find me on Facebook at Crazy Jacques. That's pretty much the only place I have my thing that I'm checking it minute by minute, day by day. Also check out Crown of Maine Wrestling. That's a promotion that I co-own up in northern Maine. And check out their web Facebook. They're also on Instagram and I believe Twitter under Crown of Maine Wrestling. And that's pretty much how you get a hold of me.
Awesome. All right. So how about giving us a 30-second to 1 minute promo about being on Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk, and you get bonus points if you mess around with JJ. If you mess with JJ, you get more points.
Oh well, he might take away my points though.
Well, this is brand new to me. Please go ahead.
All right, so just go ahead and with it.
Go ahead.
All right. Yes, sir.
This is the crazy Canadian Jacques-Louis Francais on Extreme Talk. From the guys, the shitheads, #shitheads, JJ and Striker in Pennsylvania, wanting to thank the opportunity to be on this show, but also to thank all the fans who are going to be seeing this or have seen this or are watching right now, that the crazy Canadian is not just up north. He's nationwide, baby. So, check us out. Extreme Talk with Striker and JJ, the shitheads. And don't forget to eat your puts-in.
That was great, man. Thank you.
Yeah, that was awesome. So, thanks again, Jacques, for coming on Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk.
Hey, I'm honored. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And we will definitely be in touch in the future, and we would like to have you on again.
Perfect. That'd be great.
All righty, sir. Well, thank you again, and you have a great night. And we're going to take you off camera so that we can do our sponsors again, and then we're off ourselves. So thank you very much.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a great night. And there you have it. A new food that I have never heard of. What
I've heard of it. I just couldn't remember the name.
I could have sworn. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Was it Poutang or was it Poutine?
It was not. It was poutine.
Poutine.
It was certainly not Poutang. Get your mind out of the gutter, please.
Well, I was hungry for some pie. That's why I was at. That's what I thought.
Would you stop?
So anyway, go ahead, Jay. You can go ahead and do your plug for our sponsors.
Habits Beer and Tobacco. Get all your beer, your snuff, your chew, your cigarettes, and your lottery, all your needs. 960 Franklin Street, down by the hospitals. Great guys.
And who else?
Tulunes living the dream, where they have the best wings in this town or any other town that I've eaten wings in, quite frankly.
And by the looks of it, you've eaten pretty many wings.
Well, I'm not shy about eating wings.
Me either, sir. I definitely do like my wingies.
Give the address out, Larry. I'm drawing a blank.
It is 90 Lule Street in Johnstown. It is right next to the outhouse. If everybody knows where the outhouse is in Geisttown. And it's in between the outhouse and Ideal Market and the Cloverleaf, if that makes any sense.
The old cosmetology building, correct?
Yes, but on the side, kind of behind it, if that makes sense, also. All right. Well, we had our first, like you said, our first international interviewer or interviewee today, which was kind of exciting.
Yeah, I think it went pretty well. Everybody that can share this, post it, share the group, post in the group.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Subscribe to YouTube as well.
I don't know how many times I posted. If you look in the Facebook group, you will find it. I post it at least a couple times a week. We are getting rid of the Facebook page, not the group, the page. It will be deleted in 14 days. It's in deletion now, so we will not be using the Facebook page, only the Facebook group, which you're seeing it here, and on YouTube. So anyway, Jay, we're getting closer and closer to this weekend, and AEW's All Out. Or yeah. No, is it All Out? Am I messing this up again?
I want to say yeah. I think
double or nothing. I'm sorry, double or nothing.
I was gonna say I think it's double or nothing, but hey, you get a pass.
Well, I mean, I don't know how many damn times I keep saying All Out. I don't know why.
I don't know. It's your promotion, and yet you screw that up continuously. I'm not sure why.
Hey, forgive me. I'm old. So, well, if I don't see you, Jay, you have a great holiday weekend. Drink some Steve Weisers.
No doubt. I'll name one after you.
All right. And so if anybody that watches this, we are free for, let's see. Let's see what our schedule looks like. So in June, let's see. So we're free for the 7th and 8th of June. Jay, does that sound good for you?
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't want to schedule anything on the first week of June because of I am going for my second COVID vaccine shot, so I'm not sure if I'll be under the weather. I hope not.
Well, what day are you doing that?
I am doing that on the 1st.
Coincidentally, so am I.
Oh, wow. And let's see. Yeah, and you know, I'm not. Some people believe in this virus. I'm not getting into that. I don't want to get into it, but I'm doing my part to try and make this thing work so that we don't have to live our lives this way anymore.
Well, here's the deal. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I have some health issues, and it only makes sense for me to get it. And the people that don't think this is real, I lost a family member to this. So get your goddamn shot.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, you got health issues, I got health issues, and we're not getting any younger. So, um, but trust me, by all means, I'm not going to judge you if you don't want to get vaccinated, or you do.
No, absolutely not. And I don't want we're not turning this into a political podcast. I'm just speaking for myself.
Absolutely.
If you don't believe, then God bless.
Yep, absolutely. So, yeah, I don't think we'll have anything scheduled for that week, just to be on the safe side.
I'm in agreement. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, Jay. I will talk to you soon, and I'm going to end this right now, but stay on for a minute, okay?
All right.
All right, guys. This is Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. Striker and JJ, we're out. Have a great night.